Hello students, in today's lecture we will discuss next important topic which has been prescribed into your syllabus by Punjab University Chandigarh. So the topic under discussion is memo writing. Memo writing. First of all, I would like to tell you what actually memo writing is. Students, memo writing is something of an art form. A letter is not a memo, nor is a memo a letter. So, both a letter and a memo both are different things. A memo is a short, to the point communication conveying your thoughts, reactions, or opinion on something. So, memo and letter are different things. Memo is a short, brief, to the point communication which conveys our thoughts, reactions, or opinion on something. A memo can call people to action or broadcast a bit of timely news. So, memo is written to call people to action and broadcast timely news, a bit of timely news. So, memo is an art form. It expresses our thoughts, opinions, and reactions on something in a very brief way. Functions and audience. Short for memorandum means memo is a short form of the word memorandum. A memo is a type of document used to communicate with others in the same organization. Means if a person works in a company or in any organization, he writes a memo to communicate his information, to communicate an information or communicate his opinion with others working in the same organization or in the same company. Memos or memoranda are typically used for fairly short messages of one page or less, but informal reports of several pages may also employ memo format. So, memos are typically used for brief or short messages which are of one page or even less than one page. But informal reports of several pages, several means many, but informal reports of having many pages may also employ memo format. So it becomes clear that memo and letter both are different things. Memo is a short form of memorandum. It is type of document and it is used to communicate with other employees or your employer in the same organization, and you can express your thoughts, your reactions or your opinions on something by writing a memo. So, memo is the shorter version of the word memorandum. We have already discussed it. And the dictionary meaning of memo is a note to help the memory. Memo means a note to help the memory. Means in order to keep something in our memory, we write a memo. These are the letters written inside the organization. Sometimes some companies also use them in outside communication. In the words of Bob Foyer and Thomas, memos, unlike letters, are generally meant for communication within a company or among various branches or divisions of the same company. So, according to both of these persons, Foyer and Thomas, memo is used to communicate within a company or among various branches or divisions of the same company. Primarily, memos are the written messages exchanged by employees in the daily conduct of their work. So, the employees use or write memos to in the daily conduct of their work. Those memos which communicate factual problem related information are called reports. The memos which communicate problem related information or any facts, they are called reports. Those which are not classified as reports are simply known as memorandums or memos. Okay, the memos which are used to for the information, problem related information or facts related information, those are called uh, reports. But those which are not classified as reports, they are simply called memorandums or memos. The memos are usually used, so this is the use of memos, means where the memos can be used. The first use of memos is to convey routine messages. It means memo in a company is used to convey messages of their daily routine. So, an employee or an employer can use a memo to convey any message of their routine work. Second use of memo is as informal notes among employees. Means an employer can use memo for informal notes among employees. Third is as formal messages to top administrators. It is used as formal messages to top administrators who are on the top position, the persons who are on the top position in any company or industry or any organization. A memo is used to send messages or to communicate with top administrators of that company or organization, to send formal messages to them. Next is for submitting periodical reports. Memo is used to send or submit periodical reports. Next is for confirming a decision. If any employee or the employer of any organization or company has taken any decision, and to confirm his or her decision, memo is used for confirming a decision. Next is for ordering the staff. Memo is also used to order the staff for something. Next is for seeking explanation, etc. When employer of any company or organization or head of any organization, he wants explanation about anything, so he can write a memo to seek explanation about that thing. So there are various uses of memos, as we have discussed: to convey routine messages, as informal notes among employees, as formal messages to top administrators, for submitting reports, periodical reports. Next is for confirming a decision, for ordering the staff, and last but not the least, use of memo is for seeking explanation, etc. So these are the uses of memos. Most large companies have stationery printed especially for memos. Okay, most of the large companies, the companies which are working on a very large scale, they have stationery printed especially for writing memos. The word memo appears at the top in large heavy type. So on that stationery which is printed by some large companies, the word memo appears at the top in large heavy type. In some companies, other titles are preferred, such as inter-office correspondence, office memo, or inter-office communication. So some companies they prefer some other kind of titles like inter-office correspondence. Some write office memo, or some others use inter-office communication. Below this main heading come the specific headings common to all memos. And after writing or after giving the word memo, there come the some specific there come the specific headings common to all memos which are used. Common to all memos means those headings which are used to write any kind of memos, but in any company or in any organization. These specific headings are date, to, from, subject. Memos are usually initiated by the writer. So all the memos have the same specific subheadings: date, to, from, subject. But memos are usually initiated, means they are started by the writer. Guidelines for writing a memo. Writing office memorandum is a careful business. Means if any person is writing a memo for office use, for communicating in an office, it is a careful business. So in order to write a memo in any office for communication, one must be very careful. One has to be very systematic and ponderous while writing office memorandum. One has to be very systematic. When someone is writing any memo, he must be very systematic and ponderous. Ponderous means he must think and decide before writing a memo. The following guidelines can help us for writing a good memo. So there are some guidelines which can help us for writing a good memo. So students, today we have discussed the next important topic which has been prescribed into your syllabus, that is memo writing. Tomorrow we will continue with the guidelines which can help any person or which can help us in writing a good memo or good memorandum. So tomorrow we will continue with the guidelines to write a good memo. Thank you very much.